afternoon and welcome back to ABC 36 News at noon. Temperatures at this noon hour range anywhere from the mid-60s to the mid to upper 80s, like out in Bowling Green where they're at 89 degrees. We're at 70 here in Lexington and 65 in Jackson. We had some rain showers that moved through, also a few strong storms here in the Lexington metro area and also into northeastern Kentucky here. So that's why we're cooler in this general vicinity, but it does look like we may see a break or two in the rain for the next hour or two, maybe till about 3 o'clock, and then another chance of showers and storms on the way. So hopefully during that break we'll start to warm things up and we can see highs into the low to mid 80s by the afternoon, which is, you know what, I'm not going to complain about that. That's right around average. Average for this time of year is 86 degrees. We had one round of showers and storms move through, and it was just a complex of storms, what we call an MCS or a mesoscale complected system, and again it's racing to the south and east, dying out as it does so into eastern Kentucky. Another round of rain and storms on the way, so don't let your guard down just yet. We have area of high pressure that's situated to our south, and that's what brought us the beautiful weather yesterday. We had highs into the low to mid 80s, and the reason why we saw a nice little warm up and also a little bit more humidity is because we get those clockwise winds around that high, that clockwise flow. So we saw the winds turning out of the southwest yesterday, brought in a little more moisture and in the form of higher dew points as well as a little more humidity. So it was a bit stickier yesterday afternoon, and that also kind of fueled the fire for the potential of some strong storms this morning, and that definitely played out. We had very heavy rain into Louisville where they saw about 4 to 6 inches of rain in a time span of 3 hours. Way too much rain in such a short amount of time. Now, this first system is continuing to die out. Now, the second one is going to be confined to a frontal boundary that's going to slide here into the bluegrass over the next 12 to 24 hours. It's a cold front, and what it does, it acts like a lifting mechanism, lifts all that moisture that's on the surface, all that warm air, lifts it up to a certain point, and then creates showers and thunderstorms. And that's what will happen here along this boundary. Notice this around midnight, 1 o'clock or so. You can see a few scattered showers ahead of this, and that's what we're going to monitor later today. Anywhere from 4 to about 10 o'clock this evening, you can see a few of those scattered showers and storms developing ahead of it, and some of those could be strong to possibly severe. I'll go into a little more detail in a few minutes, but by tomorrow afternoon, this frontal boundary will slide here into central and eastern Kentucky and basically split the state. Early tomorrow afternoon, around the noon hour, and to about 3 o'clock, it'll gradually start to clear things out behind it from northwest to southeast. Then the area of high pressure will start to build in, but won't completely take control of our weather. It won't help us clear out at that much. It won't help us cool down or anything, but what it will do is kind of help push that frontal boundary a little further to the south, and then it'll link up with a warm front. That's going to help us warm back up. We'll get those winds turning back out of the south on Thursday afternoon into Friday and in the weekend. You can really see that warming trend as we look at our 7-day forecast and notice the temperatures climbing back up. Now, as we go hour by hour, you can see scattered showers and storms later this afternoon. Tonight's kind of the same thing. Again, that time frame, 4 to about 10 o'clock. Could see a few of those strong to possibly severe storms with heavy rain, gusty winds upwards of 60 miles per hour, and the possibility of some large hail 1 inch in diameter. Now, tomorrow morning, still a few more scattered showers left over. A better chance of rain and storms tomorrow afternoon as that frontal boundary keeps sliding to the south and east and then drying out behind it on Thursday. Storm Prediction Center out in Norman, Oklahoma has put us under a slight risk of severe weather today all across central and eastern Kentucky, so stay tuned to ABC 36 for the latest on any developing weather situation late today and into the evening hours. 86 this afternoon. Tonight dropping down into the upper 60s, and tomorrow warming up into the mid 80s. Here's a quick look at your 36 Storm Team 7-day forecast. Talking about that warming trend, look at that. Friday it's the upper 80s and even the low 90s for the weekend. We'll have more news coming up after the break.